Welcome to the CUWFalcons.com Coaches Show. We're joined today by head men's hockey coach Jasen Wise, coach of the Falcons, who are on a 6-game winning streak, unbeaten in their last 7. Coach, let's first talk about that winning streak. What have been some of the keys to your team to kind of turn things around after a 4-3 start?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us has been playing hockey for 60 minutes. That was the issue we had early on in the season is, we'd play well for a period and then play poorly for a period, or play well one shift and have a letdown the next shift. And I think lately we've really been putting together 60 minutes of hockey, playing consistent shift after shift and game in and game out.
Now, part of playing consistently for 60 minutes, playing a very strong third period during the streak, you've outscored your opponents 13-2 over the final 20 minutes of play. Talk a little bit about that, how your team's able to go into that third period and just basically dominate the final period of hockey.
Well, I think it's a combination of a few things. One, we're still very young. We're mostly freshmen and sophomores. So we haven't seen a lot of these teams that we're playing, or if we have seen them, we've only seen them once or twice. So it's still a feeling out process for us in the first 2 periods, getting to know our opponent, understanding their tendencies, and then also for us just building a little confidence and knowing that we can skate with the teams that we're playing against. And then also we use all the guys on our bench. Every kid on our roster plays a regular shift. And so going into the third period, we still have fresh legs. We can even take it up another level as far as increasing our energy, and we're able to play pretty solid in the third period.
Another key to the streak has been the play of the offense. Obviously, key, you got to put the puck in the net. 5.3 goals per game over the last 6. And it's been, obviously Sturmer's been a big star in that stretch. Instead of going 6 straight games, but you've had a balance. It seems like one guy won't play one night, the next night he'll come out, he'll have 2 assists. Has that been a key to this team, is that you never know what shift's going to hit you, and the balance of this team?
Balance has been a big key factor in our success. Like I said before, we're able to use everyone on our roster. But we really have 1 or 2 guys on each line that's really producing consistently, and then we have other guys on that line that are doing all the dirty work as far as finishing checks, getting pucks deep, blocking shots, that sort of thing. But we also feel that our roster is deep. We got kids that work hard every day. Every kid in our lineup has the ability to put the puck in the net, but more importantly, they're all committing themselves to the D zone, and they understand that the commitment to the D zone will lead to offense. And we're getting some bounces. Early on in the season, we had some pucks go in that the ref didn't see and the goal judge didn't see, and then we also had some pucks go in our net that were going off our skate or off our stick and ending up in the back of our net. So part of it is, we are playing well. We're doing a lot of good things, but we're also getting some bounces now that we weren't getting early on.
I mentioned him a little bit earlier. One of the key players during the streak has been Devante Smitherman, a point in 6 straight games. The only player in school history to score a goal in 6 straight games. He's been the NCHA Offensive Player of the Week twice alone during this winning streak. What have been the keys to his success lately?
The key to Devin, one is confidence. He's playing with a ton of confidence right now. Last year as a freshman, we knew he had the ability to be a good player, but we really didn't know that he would be able to do what he's doing this year. But he's playing with a ton of confidence, and that comes from his dedication off the ice. He's one of the most dedicated players I've been around as far as his diet, getting a proper amount of rest, and really living the lifestyle of a hockey player versus being a guy that just plays hockey. He does everything the right way off the ice, and then that carries over on the ice. He's also the first guy to practice, our first guy on the ice for practice, and the last guy to leave. He shoots pucks every day after practice, and he's starting to now have success in games. He scored a goal last week where he picked up the puck in the D zone and just blew past everyone and then put it off the crossbar and in. And so he's doing some things now that are pretty special. And but the key to his success is his work ethic and his attitude, and it's good to see him having success.
Now, let's shift over to the defensive play, and Domingo Tornanueva has just been outstanding. Filling in, he got the starting nod at the very start of the streak. He's 6-0-0 in games he started, 6-0-1 on the season. This guy was your third goalie at the start of the
Correct.
year. He's come up and just played unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Third in the country in winning percentage. Mention briefly about DJ, because I know we also have a feature story coming up on him.
For DJ, it really couldn't happen to a better person. He's extremely dedicated. Came in last year as a freshman. We brought him in really to be a third-string goalie. But his attitude and his work ethic are second to none. He shows up every day ready to compete. When he's not in the net, he's off to the side doing some goaltender drills. He's doing stuff off the ice, and he does everything with a smile on his face. He's a pleasure to coach. He's a pleasure to be around, and he competes every day in practice, never gives up on a puck. I mean, he makes some unbelievable saves in games, but he also does it in practice every day. The key for him has been making the first save. Last year and to the start of this year, yes, he would make those spectacular saves, but he'd also let in a squeaker or two. And so it was a little inconsistent. Whereas now, he's not letting in the squeakers. He's making other teams earn every goal that they get, and he never gives up on a puck. And again, he makes some great saves. When you think that he's out of the net or a puck's going in, he'll come flying back across and stop the puck. So he's been playing great. And again, like Devin, it's a tribute to his work ethic and his attitude. And then to take that a step further, the guys playing in front of him love him. They play hard for him. They want him to have success, so they're doing everything they can to help DJ be successful. And it's been a pleasure to watch as a coach. Watching our goaltender and our players compete for each other has really been a pleasure.
Now, fans, make sure that you tune in. We have a feature story done by Nathan Kerner on Domingo Tornanueva. Should be a good piece. Coach, this weekend, big test. Number 4, St. Norbert. They come here Friday night, then you go there Saturday. Give us a couple keys to what your team has to do to go out on the ice, compete with this team, and hopefully come away with some results this weekend.
Well, I think right now we're playing with a lot of confidence. Obviously, winning games helps in that area. Also, we've learned throughout the season that we can skate with some of the top teams. You know, we were a little nervous in our first game against Adrian and did not play well, and then came back the next night and played very well. We played tough against River Falls, lost by a goal, but really had a chance to tie the game and possibly win the game there in the third period. And then also played nervous and timid against Eau Claire, and we saw the results of that. So, winning here recently helps. Also, beating Augsburg really built a lot of confidence for us. Augsburg is a very good team. They move the puck very well, and we were able to, play our game and come out with a win there. So, the key for us this weekend is going to be minimize our turnovers in the D zone, minimize our mistakes in the D zone, and then capitalize on our opportunities. With St. Norbert, they don't give up many odd man rushes. They don't give you many chances as far as scoring opportunities off of rebounds and that sort of thing. So when we do get our chances, we got to find a way to put the puck in the net and then, again, take care of our D zone. If we do those things, we'll have a chance. St. Norbert does a ton of things very well. And if we try to focus on each thing that they do well, we're going to be worried about them and not taking care of our business. So if we work hard and compete and play with confidence and believe in ourselves, it should be a fun weekend.
Now this weekend will be the third time this season, or the third team this season CUW has played, has been ranked number 1 at some point. St. Norbert, the current number 1 Adrian. Eau Claire was the preseason number 1. Obviously a difficult schedule this year. But it's going to be the Falcons and the Green Knights Friday night at the Ozaki Ice Center. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Brian.